Hello everyone, my name is Heather and welcome back to my channel. Earlier today I filmed a video just updating you guys on my mental health considering everything that's going on in the world, and I ended the video talking about maybe doing another video where I told you things that I was doing or planning on doing that are kind of helping me through everything. So I sort of brainstormed 25. That's a nice number for a video. 25 things to do if you are bored during this self-isolation, sheltering in place, or whatever it is that you're doing. I am not self-isolating. I do still have to go to work Monday through Friday. My job is still essential to a lot of people, so I'm still going to work, but on the weekends I'm basically staying in. And these are some of the things that I've been doing that are helping me with my mental health, and also just helping me get through the day and making me feel like I'm being a nice mix of productive, but also just sort of lazy, vegging out, self-care type stuff too. So without further ado, here are 25 things that I am doing and planning on doing, have done, maybe will do during this craziness. So number one, plant care. You see one of my plant babies up there. I just think if you are a plant parent, now's a really good time to spend some time with your plants. I think I might dust this one that's next to me. You can't see him. But yeah, watering them, maybe giving them some soil, singing to them. Give your plants some love. Number two, cleaning. Duh. I mean, now is a really great time to clean, especially if you're going to be home more. It just makes sense, and it's really good for your mental health to have a nice clean environment to kind of be isolated in. Number three kind of goes along with number two, decluttering. This is definitely something that I'm going to be doing over the next few weekends of not having any plans to go out. I'll probably go through many of the KonMari steps and just declutter. Number four, a scanning party. This is something that I learned about from the minimalists, where if you have papers or photos or like sentimental things that maybe you don't want the physical thing anymore, but you can scan it onto your computer, throw a scanning party. However, because of social distancing, you can't actually have a bunch of people over at your house to do this, but have a solo scanning party. If you happen to have a scanner, take some time to go through your papers, your photos. I know I want to go through my sentimental items, and there are certain letters and things that I want to recycle. I don't need them anymore, but I kind of want to remember what they said. Number five, drawing / painting. I bought last year, towards the end of last year, a bunch of oil paint supplies. I've only painted one thing. It's a piece of garbage. I'll be throwing it away. It's very bad. But I don't know, it's nice to be able to play with paints. It's a very pleasant tactile experience. So I'll be doing that, and it's just a way I can get creative, especially since I'm not really able to do theater right now, because, well, theater is based on having a large group of people come see you perform, and that's not really something we can do right now. Number six, writing. So this is also another creative thing that I want to get back into. I've written a lot of poetry in the past when I'm going through something inner turmoil-ish related. So I might be writing some poetry, or I might be going back to some of the novels that I've started and have not finished, but now's a really good time to spend writing novels. Number seven, I'm doing that right now, filming, and I'll be editing this later, but filming and editing are number seven. So if you're a YouTuber, hey, might as well up your content. Number eight, memorizing lines. This is a productive thing that I definitely need to be doing, because this is the show that got postponed. My rehearsals got postponed for this show until further notice. But when we do start rehearsing, I'm being hopeful, when we do start rehearsing, I need to be off book. So got a lot of lines to memorize. Number nine, oh, I forgot to bring that. Build Legos. In my What I Got for Christmas video, I talked about this gift. It's the Friends Central Perk Lego set that Tyler got for me. So I've sort of been putting off putting it together because it's just been really busy, but now I can do that. And I might even film it. I might film a time lapse for you guys. Let me know if you want to see that. Number 10, exercise at home or go for a run, keeping your social distance, of course. I was doing cycle like 5 days a week, and I was pretty devastated when they closed the studio for the next couple of weeks, but I have now officially done a Tone It Up workout at home, and I think today I'm gonna go for a run. Yes, that's happening. So if you go to a gym or a studio like that and you feel like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do for exercise? You still need to exercise, especially if that's something you do normally. You don't wanna just stop, because exercise is so good for your mental health and your physical health. So continue to exercise, but just adapt and do it at home or go for a run. Along with that, number 11 is go for a walk. So again, keeping your social distance, but just because we're self-isolating, or unless you're sick, if you're sick, stay home. Just because we're self-isolating and sheltering in place does not mean that we're not allowed to have some fresh air. So go for a walk. Number 12, online shopping. Yesterday I bought some leggings from Fabletics. I really need more workout clothes. Even if I'm not going to Cycle Bar, I'm still doing workouts at home, and I have had a shortage of workout leggings for quite a while, and I don't know, I just needed some retail therapy. It's very unlike me as a minimalist to buy things as entertainment, but I bought things because I needed them. I also bought some stuff on Amazon. I might do a what I've bought on Amazon recently video. Let me know if you're interested in that, especially as a minimalist. What does a minimalist buy on Amazon that she may or may not need? Anyway, yeah, online shopping. Number 13, Duolingo. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I've been trying to refresh my French language on Duolingo for I think over a year now. I had like a 270 something day streak that I ended back in December, but now I'm up to like 77 days or something like that. So yeah, learning French, and when I'm home more and I don't have rehearsals to go to, and I'm not doing all these things that I normally would be doing, I still want to use my brain. So I am really enjoying spending some extra time on some extra Duolingo lessons. If you've never done Duolingo before, what are you doing? Go on Duolingo. It is free, and it's wonderful. So, c'est incroyable. Number 14. Reading. I finished 2 books in the past week. The first one, I'm looking over at it, you can't see it, so I look like a crazy person. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep by Mark Manson. Is that who it is? Yeah, Mark Manson. And then when I finished that, I picked up Obsidio, which is the 3rd book in the Illuminae trilogy, 3rd and final. And I finished it yesterday and I enjoyed it. And I decluttered it after that. Number 15, this is very specific, Sofa Shakespeare. So my friend Julia here in San Diego, she is very knowledgeable about Shakespeare. She's super talented. She's an actress. She's just wonderful. And she started this thing called Sofa Shakespeare, where she's sending out about 1 minute long excerpts from Shakespeare plays and having people just film themselves doing it, and then she compiles it. So it's like a minute, and so she's trying to do like whole plays. So she's starting with Romeo and Juliet. And yeah, I think I'll put the email address in the description box below. So if you're interested, it's open to everyone in the world. So as long as you are a committed person and don't mind doing this just for fun and for free, especially if you are an actor or theatrical in any way, and maybe your rehearsals have been canceled or your show has been canceled and you feel like, I want to do something theater related, this is really fantastic. So you can email that you're interested, and yeah, then be a part of it. The scene 1 of Romeo and Juliet is already up on YouTube. I'll put the link to that in the description box below, and you can see my little section of that. I had some fun with it. Number 16, this is kind of more like vegging out, watching TV, watch movies, watch YouTube. I'm not a big movie person, but I've been watching a lot of Sex and the City. I've gotten Tyler into Schitt's Creek, which is just so funny. So he's catching up to where I am, and we're gonna be watching that together. I've been kind of getting back into watching YouTube again. I think because of what's going on, I've wanted to be a little more connected to real people. And so just watching people on YouTube who it's very current, it's live, and they're posting something and we're all in this together. I don't know, there's like a connection thing that I'm enjoying about that. Number 17, listen to podcasts. There are just a small handful of podcasts that I listen to, Buffering the Vampire Slayer, Veronica Mars Investigations, and I think that's it, really. There are others that I've listened to in the past. I used to listen to the Minimalist podcast, but then I stopped. Number 18, listen to music, have a solo dance party. Hey, why not? This is a good self-care thing to do anyway. I don't know, it's fun. I have not done this yet, but I probably will at some point during this craziness. Number 19, I did this yesterday. Take a hot shower, just a long hot shower, and just let it relax you, let it relax your muscles for Valentine's Day. Excuse me. Tyler got me a new shower head with the removable spray nozzle. So now I feel like my showers are these little luxurious, I don't know, they just feel really nice. So hot shower is number 19. Number 20, do a face mask. Pretty basic self-care tip, but I did it yesterday. It felt really nice. Tyler was working from home yesterday too. So if you follow me on Instagram and are watching my stories, then you'll see that he didn't ask live on camera, but you'll just have to trust me. He actually asked to have a face mask as well. So I gave him a face mask. Number 21, meditate. Again, pretty basic self-care stuff, but I just wanted to update you guys that I've started using the app Insight Timer. I used to use Stop, Breathe, and Think, but Insight Timer was recommended to me by one of the patients at work, as well as my boss, actually. So I like it because it has a lot more options, a lot more things to listen to. Their sleep meditations are awesome. They even have bedtime stories. And then Elizabeth Gilbert just posted something, or there's like a talk, sort of, it's not really a meditation, but whatever, by Elizabeth Gilbert, who is queen. I love her. And it's very recent. It has to do with what's going on in the world, and facing your fear and handling your fear while being compassionate with yourself. Number 22, puzzles. Puzzles are fantastic. It's kind of connected to building a Lego set in a way. Legos are kind of like a 3D puzzle. But if you have puzzles, highly recommend doing puzzles. I only have one. It's a Christmas one, and I feel like it's very sacred to my Christmas tradition, but I am tempted. Oh no, I have other ones. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Oh my God. You guys. I just remembered I have Disney puzzles. Thank you. Oh, this is very dusty. Oh, I'm a bad minimalist for forgetting what I had. Oh, I think I've only done 2 of them. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am definitely gonna be doing my Disney puzzles. Okay, what else? Number 23, FaceTime friends and family. Just because we have to socially distance physically does not mean that you don't ever have to talk to anyone. I feel like we should all be talking to each other a lot more during this time. We all need that support, so do that. Number 24, this is something I'm definitely gonna be doing. Plan a vacation. I have never left the country, and this year I really wanted to go to Thailand. I still don't have a passport, but because of what's going on, I feel slightly frightened that I've missed out on traveling, because I just have this feeling that I won't be able to now for a long time, which is fine because I haven't traveled. I've saved that money, and so I know that I have some savings. But on the flip side of that, it's like, oh my gosh, did I miss out on an experience that I may not be able to have ever, or for a really, really long time. But what's helping me with that is the thought of planning a vacation, like actually very specifically planning a vacation, taking steps to actually make it happen, so that when I am able to travel, I can do so. And finally, number 25, do a virtual cabaret. This is also something pretty specific. The San Diego theater community started a Facebook group, which is, it's called, San Diego Virtual Cabaret. And people are basically, I mean, if you're an actor, maybe you're posting yourself doing a monologue or a scene with friends, or if you're a singer, you're posting yourself singing. I'm actually working on uploading a video of me doing Satisfied from Hamilton. I am not a singer at all. So I wasn't going to post anything, but I don't know. I just wanted to pass the time and have fun, and I'm just forgiving my flaws and the notes that are off key, and I'm just posting it because why not? As I was coming up with this list, I thought of 4 more things. I don't think I'll be doing them, but they might resonate with you. Number 1, cooking or baking new recipes. I have a super tiny kitchen. It's just, that doesn't sound enjoyable to me. And I also don't really want to be walking around a store slowly looking for ingredients that I don't know where they are, and spending more money on random ingredients that I don't necessarily have. So I don't know, so that doesn't really appeal to me. But if you have a nice big kitchen and you love to cook or bake, that might be something fun for you. Number 2, paint your nails. I hate painting my nails. I'm a little bummed because before all of this, I was actually thinking about going and getting a manicure. I was gonna try the dip nails or whatever, and then all of this happened, and now I feel like I should not go to a nail salon, and I'm sure they're closed now. So number 3, this is something I might have done a couple years ago, but I just don't really care so much about makeup anymore, except to cover this up. And yeah, so let's play with makeup. If you are someone who really likes to have fun with different color combinations, with eyeshadow and doing all of that and watching makeup tutorials, I don't really do it anymore, but there are so many out there that are fun to follow along to, then spend some time playing with your makeup. And number 4, something that's not really, it's something I do, but it's not something I'm going to do specifically to pass my time, and that's journaling. I journal in general, but I don't want to journal more because of what's going on, because typically when I journal, sometimes it works me up more. Like I'll be writing about how anxious I am, and then I start to feel more anxious because I'm writing about how anxious I am. So I won't really be journaling. But if you've never journaled before and you're someone who feels like your brain is very consumed with all of your thoughts right now, take some time to journal. If you are an anxious person, something that my therapist told me is to actually set a timer, and just for, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe, write about everything you're anxious about. But then when the timer goes off, you have to stop and you have to do something else to distract yourself. So it's called like worry time. Yeah, he called it worry time. But anyway, so those are some of the things that I'm doing, and also some of the things I thought of that might appeal to you but don't to me, of some 25, I lost my train of thought. Basically, how to spend your time, or some ideas on how to spend your time during all of this craziness. So I hope this helped you and inspired you and makes you feel like you don't have to just sit in a room by yourself doing nothing. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, or letting me know in the comments down below. I will certainly be filming more YouTube videos, so if you enjoyed this one, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.